Hello everybody, it is me and my new digs. You see, I'm not going to spin the camera around to show you my room, but the bed is a lot bigger, which is nice. I'm not afraid of falling off of it anymore, and there's not a mean old dresser next to my bed to bunk myself on, so hopefully I will continue to not bunk myself too much in this room, but I love my new digs. It's great. It's just enough space. Yes, so welcome to the digs. All right, you guys, so I decided, because I have a lot of catching up to do, and a couple of things I wanted to discuss, that I'm not going to do the devotional today because this one's like really long, so I'll save that for a day we have more time, but also I'll share the worship song with you. It's really powerful, but I felt like today I'll just give you guys the worship song, and it's called I Breathe You In. So I say that at the beginning because I always in the videos, and then I'm like, oh no, I forgot the song again. All right, so I'm gonna put that sticky there for to be discussed. So I'll just run through the Huntington stuff first. All right, so I whacked my forehead on the cabinet, getting something out of the drawer. That really hurt. This happened at the house that I was living in, so hopefully, so far I haven't had any bonks here, but I've only been here about 24 hours. All right, so had just written laundry on my planner and was going to get coffee out of the garage, but walked into the laundry room instead, and that's kind of funny. Almost rolled my ankle. Yes, so I'm trying to do when the sun is out, even when the sun's not out, but if it's decent, I just like to go for a quick, like, 1.5 mile walk or 1 mile walk, and so I've been doing that, and it was really nice the other day, but as I was turning onto where the trail starts, there is a curb to step over, or you could walk around and go straight down the path without stepping over anything. But somebody was there with their bike, so I was like, I'll just go over the curb. And as I stepped back down, my ankle, it rolled a little bit, and it really hurt. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to call somebody. But as I walked slowly, I was able to work it out a little bit more. But I realized, ouch, that could have been really bad. So now I'm going to make sure I, walk in a safe way down to any part that I'm walking on. Okay. And was going to put my fleece on, and it wasn't on the coat rack, but I thought I left it in the car, and then I turned around and saw that I had actually already put it on the table so I wouldn't forget it. So I had just forgotten that I put it there. I hit my finger on the dresser frame. Thankfully, the dresser that I have that was across the room, not even touching my bed. But yes, that hurt. I was putting my stuff in the drawer and jammed my finger. Hit the hand. Hard on the corner of the bathroom counter. Oh yeah, that was at Isaac and Jen's house too. Walked into the grape arbor at their house and hit my head on it as I was taking the recycles out. And I tried to put my boot on without any sock on. Thankfully, I decided to realize that pretty quickly. So those of you who are my friends on Facebook, the story about what happened. So I've been going to this church for months and have never been able to figure out how the toilet flushes, because they have the automatic thing, and so every time I finish it up, then I'm like, it never flushes. And so I was like, just so puzzled by this. And even, some of the bathrooms that have the auto flushes, there's like a little black button that's on top of it, so if you can push that if it's not centering properly, but there's no button like that. So for months I wouldn't flush the toilet when I would leave the bathroom, and I was like, man, this is terrible. Everybody else's toilet is flushing. So finally the other day I was there, and I noticed on the center there's like a little image, a picture of a finger like pushing a little button, and I'm like, oh, but I thought it was saying like use the sensor, so I'm like waving my finger all over where the sensor part is, and it's not working. And then finally I'm like, oh, and I push, and there's actually a button that goes in to flush the toilet. So finally, but it was very exciting that I finally figured it out. Now I can flush the toilet and not be a gross person. So yes, that was funny. If I am listening to, oh yes, this happens a lot. But I'll be like, if I have Pandora on my phone and I'm listening to it, but also like watching a show at the same time, I sometimes turn the volume down on the computer, which I just did to demonstrate. Didn't mean to do that. But yes, that happens a lot where I'm like, oh, that's weird. Okay, so the two things to discuss. First of all, just to let you guys know about the vape. It is working awesome, but it took a little while for me to figure out like how much to smoke because it's I put it away, but it does not go through it. It goes through like such a small amount of vape, just even in smoking for, as long as I need to before I go to bed. So that's nice, because otherwise I would have gone through 2 bottles of my vape juice if I'm not vape juice, but yes, my CBD oil, if I wasn't using the vape anymore. But I had to figure out, like, because it hits me pretty quickly now. Before, I would take my CBD oil, like, by mouth an hour before bed, and then take my amitriptyline at 8:30, and I would take my marijuana at 9:30, and it just wasn't working together well. But now I've kind of figured it out, like, so I started smoking it, like, about 8 o'clock, and then I usually have, like, my cereal or granola that I have about 8:30 or 9:30. I don't like to be smoking while I'm eating, so I smoke about half an hour, and then another half an hour after I finish my cereal, or about 15-25 minutes, and it hits me so fast, like, so much faster than it used to. And I used to do luminosity at night when I was getting ready for bed, but now, because it just hits me so quickly, I'm starting to try to do the luminosity earlier on in the day, so I'm not so affected by it. But yes, it is working so well. Yes, so just wanted to let you guys know I had to figure out the best system for me, for making sure it's in the right time for bed. Alright, now the other thing of discussion, so my speech therapist, when I was in there to see her this last time, pardon me, I need another drink of coffee. I told her about the mouth chorea and what was going on with my tongue, and I didn't even realize, but I should have known. But there's all of these things that we can, well, people with this kind of chorea, exercises we can do for our mouths. So she gave me this really long page, and I'm supposed to look at myself in the mirror, and there's like 20 or 30 exercises that she wants me to try to do a couple times a day. So I need to get back in the habit of doing, because for my PT for a while, she had me doing exercises at home, but I stopped doing that. So, but the speech therapy, I feel like is really important if it can help with that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that those of you who have that chorea, if you are in therapy, to ask for, the exercises for the mouth are really good. So I haven't tried them yet, but that, I got through my list, and I think, let me just double check the list. Oh, and by the way, you guys might know, but I'm going to be in Rochester tomorrow, and I can't remember if I told you guys, but I probably did. I'm going to go straight to Josh and Zira's house, my ex, and put Juniper down for bed. I get in about 4 o'clock, so gotta get the rental car. I'm just so excited to see my babies, and then the next day I'll go get Peanut, and just very excited. So I love you all, and have a great day, and I will talk when I have more to say from Rochester.